Good morning, Tuesday, week 3. You're going to love this one today. I'm going to go straight in. We're going to do 40-20. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to jump up and then we're going to touch the floor. And then we're going to jump up again and touch the floor. And we're going to carry on doing that for 40 seconds. Okay, so I'm just going to show you what we're doing. So I'm going to step back. That's fine. So I'm going to jump up with my hands up as well. So I'm going to jump up and touch the floor. And then jump up and touch the floor. And I'm going to carry on doing it for 40 seconds. Okay? So, are you ready? Stand to the side. And go. Jump. Touch. Jump. Touch. Jump. Touch. Jump. Jump, touch, jump, touch, and carry on. Just carry on jumping. It's a really good exercise for your legs. Jump, jump, jump. Another 10 seconds. Jump. Jump, one more, jump, and back up. Amazing. I can really feel it burning here in my thighs. 20 seconds rest. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. Good. We're going to stretch now, so we're going to go into our straddle position. That means we're going to sit down, our bottom. You're going to spread your legs. Great. And then we're going to try to touch our toes. So my left toes, I'm going to try to use both of my hands. Do not bend your knee. So don't bend your knee. Try to grab it. And your right hand to go on top. So we're going to try to do that for 3 seconds. And then we're going to do right and left on top. We're going to do right for another 3 seconds. And then we're going to use our fingers to go reach as far as we can, trying to keep our body straight. So if I keep my body straight and I stretch, this is about where I can reach. Okay? So we're going to do left 3 seconds, right 3 seconds, and in the middle. Okay? I'm going to start my timer again, 40-20. And let's do this. So count. 1, 2, 3. Right, left on top. 1, 2, 3. You can spread your legs even more if you think you can. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Forgot to do it. You can do it now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And that was about 50 seconds. Great. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to take my 20 seconds to come closer to the camera. Amazing. Now we're going to get in our push-up position. Stand back a bit, like this. And then we're going to put our weight. So I'm going to put all my weight on my left hand. I'm going to shift my body and I'm going to do this. Okay? Oops. And then I'll come back and I'll do it again. This is not going as I planned with this one. So, bear with me, I lost my balance there for a second, but we're going to try it anyway, okay? Because at the end of the day, if I can get you guys to be active for this 5-10 minutes, if I make a mistake or two, I'm just going to catch it, okay? That's how we learn anyway. So, get on your push-up position now. And let's do this. 40 seconds. And then here. And back. And here. Oopsie. Back. And here. Back. And here. Back. The trick is with the feet here. So you can have your weight on your both feet, where you can cross your left behind, whatever makes you do it comfortably, then it's fine. And that's it for our right side. Now we're going to do our right side, so I'm going to turn this way now. I'm going to take a couple of seconds. Remember to stay safe and make the healthier choices. Is really important. Okay? Okay. Let's do it on the side. Back. It's easier on my right side. Try to keep a straight body, especially from your hips. Oh, this one got me a little bit. Catch your breath, have some water. I'm gonna have a sip of water too. Great. Apologies if I've made a couple of mistakes, but I'm happy because I've got my heart rate pumping. I'm already feeling that I'm starting to sweat, my face is red. So I'm really happy about that. I do have a game though that I want you to try to play at home. Even come up with your own rules or your own scoring system. So I'm gonna use a box. You can use a box like this at home or bigger. You can use your laundry basket. Make sure you ask permission before you do that. You can even use your bin, make sure it's clean, and make sure, again, you ask permission. And inside this box, I have this very soft football, so this size. I have different size balls here and other items. So I have this one. Then I have a tennis ball, a sponge one. Then I have a hockey puck, just random items that I could find in my PE cupboard. Also, I have a piece of paper that I just crumpled up as round as I could, like this. Okay? So, my game that I want you to try at home. I'm going to take all my items out of the basket. I'm going to put the basket down here in front of me. Good, I have my 4 items. Yes? Your items now, you can put them next to you. Okay? And then, from the basket or bin or whatever you are using, I'm going to take 2 steps. 1, 2. So 2 steps is about here. You can also mark it using anything. You can use a ruler, you can use a little bit of paper, so you know anything to mark your starting position. Okay? So my starting position is right here. And I'm going to take this one first. So I'm going to try to aim and throw the ball into the basket. That's how I score my points. Okay? There is a different way of throwing the ball. Okay? Because my box is quite small and is not very deep, I'm going to be really sensible with my throw. I'm not going to use an overarm throw because the ball might go further or might bounce out. So I'm going to be very smart and I'm going to use an underarm throw. So I need to aim for the box. Okay? Put enough weight that I think the ball is going to land inside the box. Okay? So I hope you guys can see it. I'm just going to move the box a little bit more here. I'm not sure if you can see it clearly. And I'm also going to shift here and my 2 meters over here. Now I'm going to aim. I can also take a step back. Yeah. And I have one. My left foot is in front of my opposite foot. I look at that one and I'm going to try to aim in there. Lovely. So I've made my point. Great. If you do not score, if your ball or whatever you're using, you can even use a toy, does not go in the box or whatever you're using bin, then you don't get that point and you go to the next item. Now I'm going to use that hokey puck again. I'm going to step back, I'm going to aim, and I'm going to throw. This one, as you can see, it bounced from the rim and it went out, so I don't get that point. Now I'm going to get my paper. With this paper, you need to be careful because it's very light. So if you put a lot of power in your throw, it might go different ways because the force that you throw in this paper, it will create let's say the wind, so it can shift and go a different way. So I'm going to try to aim this one. And I've made this one, so I have 2 points now. And the last one is my tennis ball, my sponge one. This is very bouncy, so this might bounce out if I'm not careful or if I put too much power into it. Not enough. I'm going to try again because it came back to me. And as you can see, it went in, bounced from both sides inside the box, and then bounced out. So I got 2 points out of the possible 4. And do that until you get all 4 or 3 or 5. You can be creative with this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items, however you want. You can use them. But when you have all of them in the box, so after you throw them in the box and you've made it, then from the box, instead of doing 2 steps, you're going to do 3 steps. So you're going to 1, 2, 3. So now you're going a little bit further and you're going to try to do it with 3 steps. And when you do that, when you from 3 steps back, if you can throw all 4 of them, or 3 or 5, depending how many you have, then you can take another step back. Now this will be even more fun if 2, 3 or 4 members of your family will play this game, because this you can keep a score. First round I had 4 and Johnny had 3 and Daddy had 2. So then you can keep a score, and you can make 3 rounds, you can make 5 rounds, you can make how many rounds you want. Just be creative with that. But this is just a fun improvised game that you can use any items from your house, as long as it's safe and they're soft and you ask permission. You can use toys, you can use paper, you can use different size balls. Yeah, don't try to use like bottles or if it's you know, any kitchen items or things like that. So try to stay safe as well. Great. Thank you for today's video. I'm looking forward for tomorrow, Wednesday, week 3, and stay safe and stay active. Take care. Bye bye.